Jeff Solo. 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 Jeff Solo Times.
Alrighty folks, welcome bienvenue chez Jeff Solo. How's it going? Are you flowing? Yeah, pickups video for you guys to peruse at your leisure. But before I kick in to the pickups, I've just got a few words to say about YouTube. Now, for me personally, I don't do this to make money because it's just a hobby. I think it's always been quite tricky to make money off YouTube. There's only a few people that can actually make some serious dough. For me, that was never going to happen. But, you know, I never really started it for that. I started it just because I enjoyed collecting and just wanted to share it with anybody else who was interested. Really, and I've met some cool people through YouTube, so yeah, that was the reason I started it. I've been doing it for about 3 or 4 years now, and I haven't got loads of subs, but I'm not really that fussed, to be brutally honest. I'm not. I just have a nice time, and I put content out when I want. I get people watching, I get people unsubscribing, I get people subscribing. It's cool, you know. You can just drift in and out of my tut. I mean, my content is fantastic, but, you know, it doesn't bother me. I think all this kind of hubbub about YouTube changing it and squashing the little guys, I don't buy it. They don't really. They're not really squashing the little guys, to be honest. You know, the little guys, you know, the little guys like me and others are on like 250, 60, 70 subs. I mean, we're not going to make money off YouTube. It's just not going to happen. We were never going to, you know. It's just, we weren't. I just have watched a few people's videos and they're saying, oh, the little man, you know, YouTube's ruined it for the little guys. They haven't really. It was I mean, come on, be real. The production of videos for people who have the know-how and they put the time and the effort into it, they will get their rewards from YouTube because they'll get more views and their content will be better and they'll monetize and they'll make money. For me personally, I don't even know how it works. To be brutally honest with you, I've got not a clue. I couldn't even monetize a video. I wouldn't know how. I've never looked into it. I don't think I'd really bother, to be honest. I'd rather just sit here and talk shit and show you some stuff that I acquire, show you my collections, share bits and pieces with other YouTubers, just having fun. And that, to me, that's all it's about. So I don't think the little YouTubers should get too disheartened because, let's face it, guys, we weren't going to make the millions on YouTube. You know, unless you put in really a lot of work, which a lot of these guys have done, that are successful. I mean, your guys like Sharpmas Prime and that, I mean, they do a lot of editing and a lot of work. And I can look. I tried to trying to put my song at the beginning of this video. God, it's a pain in the ass. I just want to upload it, but you know the tune's awesome, so I got to get it on there. But it's a pain. It's just a pain. So you know, that's the way I feel about it. So I'll still be here whenever any of you guys want to tune in or out, or unsubscribe or subscribe, whatever the weather. I'll still churn out top quality content, and we'll all have a great time. But yeah, so without further ado, I'll show you what I have acquired this week. Now, I say this week, a few bits I picked up about a month ago and totally forgot about them. I left them in the car, and when I was buying this other lot of stuff, I found them in the car. So, winner. So, yeah, they're Rogue One figures. Now, I think this is the second wave they had in Home Bargains. Yeah, it's definitely the second wave. I picked up most of the first wave figures the first time in B&M. In Home Bargains, sorry. But they had a few, they only had 4 characters from the second wave, and I'm not sure how many is in the second wave. But I'll show you which ones I got. So I picked up this chap, which is Chirrut Îmwe, I think his name is. That's how it's pronounced. I don't know, no idea. But I got him. So he's pretty cool. Stoked. I also got Jyn Erso, I can say her name, I think this is in her Sergeant Jyn Erso, so she's obviously wearing her hood in that one. So it's pretty good. Pretty stoked with that one. I got the Clone Wars, or the animated Princess Leia. Yeah, a bit of a shit figure, if you ask me. I've never really been into the Clone Wars. I've no idea what it's about. I tried to watch a bit of it. Didn't really like it too much. I'm just more into the movie, into the original trilogy, if I'm honest, and The Force Awakens. And Rogue One was okay. I mean, after watching The Last Jedi, I think Rogue One is brilliant. Because I was not a fan of The Last Jedi. To be fair, though, I probably need to watch it again. I've only watched it once, and yeah, it's just a lot of things in that movie that I just did not enjoy. I don't like the way the story's going, but you know, I shouldn't be that judgmental because I'm you know, I've got my original trilogy glasses on, and I think The Force Awakens kind of awakened my kind of inner nostalgia, as it were. So I should really give it another go, and I will give it another go. When it comes out on Blu-ray, I will give it another crack. But until then, I'm on the fence. And also picked up Rogue One Darth Vader. So, not bad. So I got those lot. I think they were £3 each, something like that, which is cracking buy, because when they first came out, I think they were a tenner a pop. So yeah, not bad. Not bad. Now, I've jumped on the bandwagon. After saying I was going to sell a lot of my modern toys, I've just bought more modern toys. And I'm not a huge Transformers fan, but I went into B&M because I've watched a few folks' videos. Gary, Hot Rodney Prime, he went in and he bought a few bits. And Paul as well, I think Paul Retro Prime, he had a wee look in B&M, and I watched his video and I thought, I fancy a bit of their action. So yeah, picked up a few of these, the Titan Masters. And Titan's Return, Titan Masters, I don't know, see, my Transformer knowledge is crap unless it's G1. So yeah, I picked up Titan's Return, is that Snarl? No, basically it's a Sharkticon. So picked him up, I picked 2 of them up, just because they look pretty cool. I'll probably keep one in the box and unpack one, play about with it, see what it's like. You know, I've not had one of these Titan's Return figures. I got a few from the ones beforehand. I ended up selling them all. I wasn't really that into them. But that looks a cool sculpt, so I dig him. So I'll put him maybe with my vintage Transformers when I ever get them out on display. This room is just doing my napper in, man. It's just toys everywhere. Right, and the other one I got was Bumblebee, who looks pretty awesome. He looks very G1-esque. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked with that one, I have to say. I love the head sculpt on it. It looks cool. So yeah, Bumblebee, pretty cool. And I got another and then I also got Kickback. These were the only ones in my B&M bargains. They're only the 3 characters, so I snapped them up a treat. So I'll keep a hold of those for a bit. And I also picked up, they only had one of the kind of, I don't know, this is a leader class, I don't know what you call it, Oh yeah, it is leader class, correct. I picked up Sky Shadow, that was the only one they had in the store. £14 for this guy. I mean, that is a seriously good price. I mean, I don't know, I'm pretty sure these were going for like 30-40 bucks. So to get that for 14 of your British pounds, it's not bad, eh? Not bad at all. So yeah, I picked that one up. And then the only vintage figure I picked up was, and I already have him, is this guy. it's the Stargate figures. It's Ra. Now, I am getting right back into these again. I've never actually owned. I've only owned 2 of the figures, I think, in my life. When I was younger. I'm still young. Younger. But I love the movie, and yeah, it brings back good memories, the movie. So I thought I would collect the figures, and I've already got a couple on order. I've bought the kind of the buggy, which is like a G.I. Joe kind of rip-off. And I've also bought Colonel... what's his name? Colonel O'Neill, which is obviously Snake Plissken. Kurt Russell. So yeah, pretty cool. So I got him. But I've got Ra. I bought this guy in America the last time I was there on card. And whichever card is in better nick, I will keep on card, and the other one I'll open because I want them all displayed in my cabinet, because they're actually pretty cool figures, and it's proper Hasbro 90s-esque stuff, which is right up my street. So yeah, I mean, look at that. Look at the card artwork. You don't get that anymore on action figures. And then the back shows you all the characters you can get. That's the thing I've bought. That there, the all-terrain cruiser. I've got that on order. It's brand new, actually, in the box. I'll build it up, though. I'm not going to keep it in the box. It didn't cost me a lot. And then I've got Colonel O'Neill coming. I've got... who have I got? I've got Ra, and I've also got Skara. I bought them both in America. So, yeah, pretty awesome. So there you go, folks. Just a little video. Just not really a rant as such. Just getting my point across. You know, I don't think we can get hung up about this YouTube thing, because let's face it, we're all doing it for our own reasons, granted. But it's a bit of fun, really, at the end of the day. And you know, it gets us sort of interacting with like-minded people, and that's the beauty of it, connecting with people. We're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time, and firmly believe that. Anyway, folks, take care of yourselves. Cheers now.